I'm doing a video today that is basically talking about prayer. And there are a number of ways to do it. And I'll probably talk about a few other ways. But I started off getting really deep into the spiritual concept with the Centers for Spiritual Living. And so I'm going to talk about not super deep details about how to do their prayers, but the prayer that I identify with comes from that tradition. So basically, you start off with recognition that God is in everything around you. He's in every single atom, every single molecule, every single thing, even the straw, everything. He's in everything outside of you. The second step is to, in a similar way, bring that within you and recognize that God is every part of you. He's in every breath, every cell of your body, in every cell of your heart, in your lungs, every breath you take. So that's the second step. Realizing that he's outside is the first one, and recognizing he's in every aspect of yourself is the second step. And then third is talking to God about what you want to talk to him about. If there's a challenge in your life, I would focus on how to make yourself better, how to open yourself up more to God's way. Some people think this is the time to ask for something. I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm just saying usually it's best to say, help me to realize how I can open myself up to this way of being closer to God. And they say that when you're totally opened up to the kingdom, that everything is added onto you. So when you're opening yourself up to God, that's like getting everything you need as well. So that's step number 3. So after you talk to God about whatever is on your mind, whatever you're trying to understand better and open up to yourself better, then you go to, that's step number 3. Then you go to step number 4. Step number 4 is being thankful, being grateful. Thank you, God, for hearing me and understanding where I'm coming from. That's pretty much all it is. It's really simple. The final and last step is step number 5, and that's like letting go of what you have discussed and talked about. Not stressing on it, not thinking about it a half an hour later, but it's saying, I've already asked, I've already talked to you, and so now I'm letting it go. And a phrase that we often say that I love we said at the Center for Spiritual Living that I attended was, and so it is. So that's like saying, I've said everything I want to say. I've done all the parts of the prayer. And so it is. And so it will be done. And so that's letting go of it. You can pray about it again later, of course, but it's saying that you're not going to think about it and stress about it. You've already said to God what's on your mind. So you can live in peace and live in just joy and comfort. So anyway, that's pretty much the gist of what I have to say for you folks today. Thank you so much for listening, and I will be speaking to you soon.